As Mozambique battles a brutal Islamist insurgency, the legacy of a decades-long civil war still haunts the African nation, where many former rebels refuse to disarm. This area of central Mozambique was a bastion of Renamo, the rebel movement that battled the government for decades. Burned-out carcasses of pickups, already overgrown with tall grass, still dot the landscape, vestiges of another time.
Lá é difícil viver sozinho, uma pessoa sem nada, sem haver família, distante.
It's hard to live alone, with nothing, far from your family. Some people had children and they died here without seeing them. Me and my family couldn't take it anymore. I want to tell the others who are still up there to join us.
É mobilizar nossos irmãos, quando chegar o tempo também, vir e viver na comunidade junto conosco.
Most of the current violence in Mozambique is about 1,000 kilometers to the north. When the Islamists took up arms in 2017, Renamo was still at war with the government, led by their rival Frelimo party. Most of the Renamo rebels are now too old to take up arms, with an average age of 55. But they face an uncertain future in one of the poorest countries in the world.
O futuro, o governo quando nos dar pensão, que faça o que eu vejo também para.
If the government gives me money, I'll do my best to help my family, build a house, to do many things. But the government has not given us anything. The aid is over and now we are waiting at home with nothing.
Hoje, quando acabou o subsídio, estamos à espera, estamos sem casa, sem sabão, sem o que fazer. Estamos chorando também.
When Mozambique won independence in 1975, after a decade of fighting colonial master Portugal, the country was plunged into a civil war that served as a Cold War proxy battle. The United States, apartheid South Africa, and white-ruled Rhodesia supported Renamo, while the Soviets backed Frelimo. The war claimed 1 million lives, decimated the economy, and left the nation littered with landmines. After a 1992 peace deal, Renamo turned into a political party but never won a national election. In 2013, they took up arms again until a new deal was signed in 2019. Nearly two-thirds of Renamo fighters have surrendered their weapons since 2020, and 11 of the movement's 16 bases have been closed, according to official statistics. But on the ground, observers say Mozambique suffers from problems experienced in many other post-war countries.
Ante e aqui muito jovem estava a ser muito enganado, bem dizer, estava muito enganado o jovem daqui. E estava a perceber
Before, young people were really manipulated. They followed fake politicians. But now that they can study in the peace clubs and that we have started to demobilize, things are really changing here. They won't make the same mistakes.
Agora já estamos a ver que já estamos com outras coisas que nós estamos a ver aqui, que está a mudar a nossa zona. Já não estamos mais a ver aquela coisa que estava a acontecer antes.
Everyone who demobilized received about $2,000 to help them start a new life. Most of the ex-fighters spent their payout quickly and yearned to receive a pension. Under the peace deal, Renamo fighters should receive the same pensions as their Frelimo counterparts. But many are still waiting for them, which they see as a sign of the government's bad faith. Human Rights Watch researchers say that disarmament can't work if people are only given money, as they also need to be given the tools to reintegrate into their communities and to become self-sufficient. A new law is in the works to finance and harmonize the pensions, with the discussions still ongoing.